it's very dangerous. If you get me pissed off, it's not a fight to me no more. I'm going in there to kill your ass. Like on some G shit, fuck the fighting. I'm going in there numb. I'm gonna swing on you, smash you to the ground.
Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. All right, well, let's start with CES 72 because I just want to know the story of what exactly happened with that fight.
The
Your
CES.
last fight.
Oh. So everything was good. Weigh-ins was good. Everything was fine. We shook hands, weighed in, face off. Then 2 fights before we walked out, I guess he got flu-like symptoms, and then the fight never happened.
2 fights? That's pretty crazy, right? That close to walking out that a fight gets canceled. Like, what's in your head once they told you, like, you're not fighting anymore? It's because, you're probably warmed up. You're probably in the mood. You know what I mean? You're in that, like, animal mode or whatever you get into.
I blame like Michael Venom Page and Michael Kimball and them. Them dudes were funny as hell. They were back there saying, "Who's about to fight you? They're dead." Like they were acting up back there, and then the the warm up room was right there. So you got the other guy that's in there, but they claim he had flu-like symptoms and he was sick. So I guess it is what it is.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Can't control the other person, right? So,
Yeah, I was there ready, warmed up. I was warming up. I was there warming up, hitting the things, about to get my hands wrapped. As soon as the chair pulled up, they're like, "Yeah, your fight's probably not gonna happen." I was like, "Ah, damn."
did they try to get somebody to hop in on 2 fights notice?
Man, listen, I wish, bro. I'm the type of guy that'll do that. If I'm a fighter and I'm a heavyweight or whatever the case may be, and I'm in the crowd and they're like, "Will, you want to fuck? Yeah, let's go, let's go."
They
Send you
announced in the
somebody out my
arena.
hand.
Any
That's me, bro.
heavyweights out there that want to fight in 10 minutes?
Let's go. I'm here, right here, right here. Let's go.
That's probably happened many times in the past somewhere. You know what I mean? It just fighting is crazy. So you step away from that fight. They throw you this title fight instantly. They're just like, "Yo, we're gonna put you back on the next fight."
Nah. Let me explain something. So, this title fight was something that was supposed to actually happen before Contender Series, actually, for the 205 belt. And what happened was it didn't happen because the opponent said no. And I think actually it was supposed to be Fabio Charant. Yeah. Because my opponent fell and his opponent fell. So they said for the 205 strap, we can both fight, but it didn't happen. And then me and him ended up fighting in the UFC anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But they offered it. Bro, I'm undefeated in the CS cage. I get that the UFC cool, but in the CS cage, I'm undefeated in that cage, bro, and I got all finishes. So I'm deserving of the title fight from the caliber of fights that I took on short notice all the way up to for my UFC career. I won't say my UFC career ended because I have a strong feeling after this reign of destruction I'm about to go on, they're gonna hit me back.
Yeah, man. Just like if you know the history of like your career, I don't, you would understand that you went into the UFC like what, a year and a half or something, like something crazy
Yep,
like that,
yep,
right? Into the
yep.
UFC.
My other
That's
dudes
unheard
been
of.
fighting their whole life, and then I got there quick.
Yeah.
And then the timing, I guess, was whack. I took 2 short notice fights, and then the deaths in my family's back to back up
Yeah.
into this fight. I just wasn't mentally there. But
Yeah, we
I'm not
talked
gonna
about
take
it.
nothing from it. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm here at this point. So the CS gold is something that I wanted to achieve anyway. So
So heavyweight, is that the weight class now? Are you gonna stay at heavyweight?
nah, heavyweight's not my shit. Like you gotta realize I do walk around 230, 235. So technically I'm a heavyweight by technicality. But I could cut to make 205 as you've seen in my last fight. I was 231 and made 206. Like, and I looked crazy. Like anyone of this level, knows they're not a real heavyweight needs to understand and respect that they're not real heavyweights. This I like to eat shit. This lack of discipline, that shit needs to go, bro. In the sport world that we play in, if it was football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, tennis, it don't fucking matter. Fit the description of which hand. You could still be a heavyweight and look like Francis Ngannou, Cyril Gane, even John Jones. But when your stomach's hanging over your belt line simply because you're too lazy to fucking diet down and at least become of a structure, then that's on you, bro. There ain't no way you're 5'10" and you look like that, bro. You can lean out, you can look away. Like it is what it is. But people think that the size advantage is a problem for me in any fight I've done. They don't realize my whole life I've been dealing with that. I'm like 187 wrestling heavyweight, wrestling 215 since high school. Every tournament I did outside of school, I wrestled heavyweight on purpose. I always wrestled the bigger guys just to challenge myself. Nagas, the bigger guys, because at the end of the day, I know that the challenge itself, what match would it be if I'm fighting someone who's 220 and I'm 220? The challenge comes in as me is 220 and this motherfucker's 260, 280. That's the mindset I have. I have to be hungry. I got to be like, all right, I got a disadvantage, but let's see what I can do with it. Just to show my like how superior I am to myself, not to everybody else. So with this fight coming up next week, there's a lot of talking shit because dude came to my page saying he's gonna show me what a real heavyweight feels like. Bro, I fought heavyweight before I even knew you existed. Like, I'm not anyone to talk shit. My amateur record is your pro record. Every human being I fought says I hit hard. Your training partner, if he tells you I don't hit hard, he's lying. At the end of the day, I don't have no bad blood against any of them. But if you go watch that fight with Jorgen, I'll drop and do with a jab. A fucking jab. Like, at the end of the day, you're not the same fighter. And you think you can come to me and say, okay, it'll be a different fight. Don't forget, I too been training and I too am a different fighter. I fought the likes of Lonzo Menenfield, who fought top 15. Devin Clark, who just fought Anthony Smith and Hyon before he fought me. Like, these are the dudes I'm fighting and withstanding and lasting with that I have no business in the cage with yet. Feel me? I felt like that Sage Northcutt effect. Like, damn, because I looked the way and I got some knockouts and finishes. Like, they're just throwing me in there with the sharps. And never once did I say nope, nope. I fucking signed and said yes, let's do this. Yes, let's do this. Yes, let's do this. Because fighters fucking fight, and that's what I did, man. Went in there, win or lose. I went in there with the mindset to win, but got caught slipping by Devin Clark. Even though it wasn't a knockout. I went to the ground to turtle. I could have stood there, but I wasn't. Who would stand there and take the punches? I had to recollect. So I went to the ground to turtle and they stopped the fight. And then Dae Wong, I lost by decision. That motherfucker had some sweet wrestling, boy. But also I had COVID. Remember, I didn't get to train or nothing for 2 weeks. And right after my restriction was up, they flew me out that Tuesday. So from Tuesday to Thursday was my only time to train. I had to fight a guy that was reigning through the fucking 205 division. I didn't even know that dude was 15-1 or whatever, bro. I just said yes. I didn't look at his stats, nothing. I just said yes. I'm like, yes, I want to fight him. And that's how that went at the end of the day. And then Alonzo Menenfield, before me, he was destroying dudes. And then after me, he's knocking these dudes out with the same punch he hit me with in the first 1 minute of the fight. It's like, bruh, don't underestimate me because my last fight, I stood there and yeah, I took 67 kicks. Think about
Yeah, it
that.
was a record. It was a record.
Now think about that. People sit here and be like, oh, you took 67 kicks, you suck. Bro, I watched Jose Aldo kick a man 3 times and get TKO.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these dudes are getting TKO from leg kicks. I took 67 leg kicks and kept moving forward. I was still there. So my durability, my endurance, my chin, my strength, my speed, my power is all there. And now I'm mentally back to where I need to be. You know, I had these deaths in the family. I went to family members. I talked to them. I went to funeral grave sites. I talked to who I needed to. I let that burden go, man. I
Mm-hmm.
finally let that burden go. And now, once I've synced mentally and physically, bro, I feel like a fucking tyrant again.
Mm-hmm.
So May 12th, people think, oh, you're gonna get shut down. He's bigger than you, blah blah blah. Walter Howard Jr. was how big? 6'5.5". I fought him at what weight? And he fought the likes of Phil Davis and whatnot, and he was in kickboxing and MMA with a crazy ass record, and I beat him too. Like, don't sleep on me, bro. Anyone who's ever underestimated me in the fight game, they learned the hard way why it was important not to underestimate me. Respect me. This dude has no respect, so I'm gonna have to show him respect.
Do you feel like he's doing this to get you emotional a little bit? You know what I mean? Entering the fight, and is that dangerous for him to do that?
Yo, if it's very dangerous. If you get me pissed off, it's not a fight to me no more. I'm going in there to kill your ass. Like on some G shit, fuck the fighting. I'm going in there numb. I'm gonna swing on you, smash you to the ground. You take me down, I'm gonna get up. Look at Terrence. His people were talking shit in the elevator, and I went crazy in that fight. Yo, you could try to get in my head, it don't work, bro. No man on this earth puts fear in my heart. No man on this earth can talk and get in my head. I'm a child of abuse. I was raised being abused as a child by a drunk stepfather, a nigga who had no fucking mind, a man who didn't give a fuck. I was not his kid. So you should understand of what I had to withstand growing up. And now I'm 35 years old. Look how I'm built, like a monster. And you think I'm scared of another man, especially one that has no idea the mental fucking sickness that I have? Bro, I can't wait till the 12th. I can't talk about it. I just want to show y'all.
I seen you've been working with Parker for his camp, and you know what I mean. I feel like you're the
Cam,
perfect
that's my
look.
training partner, baby.
Yeah,
Come
but
on. That's
for
what I'm
his
training
fight,
with.
but for his
Think
upcoming
about it.
fight, it's like his
Yo,
perfect look, right?
think about it. I'm training with a man who broke his own record for significant strikes in the heavyweight division, bro. That's who I'm training with. That's who I'm going toe to toe with. That motherfucker's head movement. And you think this man, yo, I ain't gonna talk about it, bro. Like I said, we're gonna see, bro. I can't wait for the 12th. I wish it was this Friday, bro.
Mhm.
That's how crazy I'm ready, bro. I wish it was this Friday. I don't gotta cut weight. I'm fighting at the weight that I'm training at since forever, because I always have to cut the 205. Do you know how fucking good I feel?
Mhm.
I'm in the gym squatting 600, deadlifting 600, benching 495. I'm snatching 225, overhead pressing 225. I'm box jumping 5 feet. I'm doing all sorts of crazy shits. Backflips into splits. I'm hitting pads with the same speed and endurance that I had. I feel amazing. Fucking amazing. And I'm still eating clean, but with just now I don't have to dry my food up. Now I'm eating with a little sauce in there, eating my little 8 ounces of chicken with my 6 ounces of broccoli and my half cup of rice. Come on, baby. I'm ready, bro. Like, that's all I could do is smile.
Yeah.
That's all I could do is smile. If a human being is going to use my last fights as some type of game plan to beat me, you got another thing coming.
It's almost like a rebirth for you a little bit, in a way. Is it?
Yeah, and that's what I call it, the redemption, like
Mhm.
me being reborn, because my coach said, yo, I want 2019 Will back. That motherfucker was a savage. He killed everything, touch gloves and just be himself. I'm
Mhm.
like, yo, that's how I feel. I don't feel intimidated. I have my confidence, everything, bro. People are, oh, I'm gonna shut him up. I was never one to talk shit. You talk shit first. You came to my page running your mouth. And then you ran your mouth saying we could handle this like men. Send me your address. I sent you my address. Yo, bro, that only if you go to my page just to see that shit, it's just crazy, bro. Dude came to my page talking crazy. He's gonna show me what a real heavyweight's like. I'm a real heavyweight. I walk around 8% body fat, and I'm 235 pounds, bro. Think of that. I am a real heavyweight. So what are you trying to tell me? And I can snatch shit off the ground. I can slam human beings. I destroyed dudes at this wrestling and this Nagas that just passed without even getting a percentage of tired. I was sweating and ready to go. My coach was like, you tired? I'm like, nah, we can go again. Like, tell them to get my opponents. Let me just wrestle them all right now. I'm feeling phenomenal. And my hands, no one could question my hands. Every person in the UFC that I fought said I hit hard as fuck. Oh, dude, yo.
Man, I'm hyped, man. May 12th, CS 73 main event, vacant heavyweight title.
And I'm the main event. I can't go out like no bitch. Oh my God. Oh, you just wait. Just wait, bro.
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I'm gonna be locked in, man. I'm excited for this one. This one's gonna be a good one. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. Always for taking the time to talk and there's some build up for this one, so it's
what
exciting.
happened? You don't got no questions? Did I say everything? You said you
said, hey, I just let you talk, man. My job is to let you talk, and you did everything that you needed to do.
You're a little scared, like you're like, I gotta get this guy off the mic right now.
No, you said everything you need to say. You know,